So you're the fellow that's been chasing through Houghton with your rats and lightning spiders, eh?
All I'm after is songs and silver, and I've no mind to break the laws in getting them.
That's fine. My job is to be keeping the peace, collecting the taxes, and fending off the Cúnal Trow. Respect that, and you're welcome to stay in Houghton as long as you please. Otherwise, you'll find yourself in me jail. What? You're back again? Go kill a rat, you rogue. It's all you're good for.
I cannot talk to you right now. I'm trying to find this.
Well now, you must be the bard that everyone's been talking about, the fellow with the spider made of lightning. It's honoured I am to have you in my shop, sir, and happy to facilitate all your arms and armament needs. Swords, bows, or armour, everything here is first rate and for sale. Terms are cash in advance, in full, all sales final, with no letters of credit, layaways, or IOUs. We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha. So look over what you want, and I'll be happy to cover the finer points of any item I have in stock. But remember the golden rule: you break it, you buy it.
What were you saying? What were you...
All items priced as marked. No returns. All sales are final.
What was that?
All items priced as marked. No returns. All sales are final.
Could you repeat that?
All items priced as marked.
Let's have a look at your armour then.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armour. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them...
I'm intrigued.
Now you're talking leather armour. Reinforced...
Nah, too rich for my blood. What was that?
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armour. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them have been repeat customers, if you take my meaning.
What else you got? I could use a new melee weapon.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal...
I'm intrigued.
Now here's a piece of hurt that'll let you swagger down any street and never want for safety. The Claymore, or as I like to call it, the Emperor of Evisceration. It's 3 cubits long with 3/4 length parallel fullers, a barrel-cut 2-handed grip, and balanced at the hilt for better leverage and short cuts or long swings. This weapon definitely covers a lot of ground, and what it lacks in speed it more than makes up for in pure stopping power. Now it just so happens that due to a slight accounting error I'm overstocked on this particular item, so I'd be willing to let one go for a ridiculous price.
What were you saying?
Now here's a piece of hurt that'll let you swagger down any street.
I seem to have left me money at home. What else you got? Well, interesting.
Peeking at my map, are you? I can tell you this much. It's as old as the hills and chock full of danger and delight.
I wouldn't want that junk, even if I could afford it.
See you, old man.
Sorry. Sorry.
You've come looking for my Bogan, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone he is, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? Why, everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogan, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
I need to dispel before summoning more. I don't know how to do that. Sorry, out of room. I need to dispel before summoning more.
The bard, having slain the random wolf, found that it had digested not only the contents of a small treasury, but also various household goods. Wait, am I reading that correctly? This can't be right.
You'd be surprised. I find all kinds of things inside these beasties. Did I ever tell you about the time I killed this rat and out popped an entire chest?
Well, I'm just going to skip those passages in the future.
What? That's a major source of income. You cheap, good-for-nothing horses.
And so the bard continued on his journey.
Hold back. Stay where you are. Over here. Ooh, that looked painful. Over here. Attack!
Well now, who've we here, eh? You must be the fella who's been chasing all over, putting the touch on the locals with that shocking beast of yours.
You must be Bannerfeet. I've been sent here about a tune you might be willing to part with.
Now it just so happens that I don't know a wee song, and if you do me a little favour, I might be willing to part with it.
All right, let's hear this favour then.
I've got a friend in the forest jail by the name of Kettle Swat. Spring him free for me and you'll get your song. You don't have to worry about any guards at the jail. They've been chased off by the Kunal Trow. I can't help you with their patrols, but you can get through the door with only a password. You'll need to say fiddle snaff to the Kunal Trow guarding the door to be let in. So, just get him out and then come back here and I'll teach you some magic. Fair enough?
Done. Just have that song for me when I get back. I'm no man's errand boy.
To show my goodwill, I've even opened up a quick way back to town for you. It's right over there.
Excuse me? Excuse...
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. A high dexterity